Germany has announced that it will suspend all military exports to Israel that could be used in Gaza until further notice. This decision came after Israel's security cabinet approved a plan to escalate its military operations by planning to take over Gaza City, which Germany publicly says they view as complicating the prospect of achieving goals such as hostage release and Humus disarmament. German Chancellor Friedrich Merz emphasized that while Israel has the right to defend itself, they always have to start with that. It's like when you say Bismillah and you enter a masjid, you have to say Israel has the right to defend itself before you say anything else. But then afterwards, he said, while Israel has a right to defend itself from Humus, the intensified Israeli military actions and the resulting or ongoing crisis in Gaza have prompted Berlin to halt the shipments of weaponry that could be used specifically in that conflict. Right now, the question is that enough? Answer is obviously not, if your goal is to dissuade the Israeli state from carrying on or continuing basically the engineered crisis in Gaza. Many German citizens across the country say, "Nein, this is not enough." There's been protests across Acosta coffee. There's been protests across Germany for the last 2 years of German citizens wanting their state to not be on the side of a G side, right? They don't want to be on the G side. Now, you may have seen the brutal crackdowns of pro-Palestine rallies and protests in Germany. I myself, for example, a standout clip from just the last couple of weeks, I saw an old man, could be my grandpa, age-wise, being wrestled out of the crowd and really manhandled by 3 armed German riot police guys of some kind. It looked a bit crazy. And I'm no spring chicken myself, right? So if I'm old and this guy could pass as my granddad age-wise, he's old, right? So German citizens in large numbers are still not happy with the German complicity in the Gaza crisis, the famine, basically, the starvation that's been engineered, man-made. But what these statements by the German state shows is that Western administrations are moving slowly, yes, but I'll keep reporting this because it is important. It is the dial moving slowly. A dial that's never moved for decades is now moving, right? Slowly, but they are moving in a direction away from blind support for the Israeli state. It's a significant policy shift, as Germany has been historically one of Israel's closest allies and arms supporters as a result, second only to the US. So in all of Europe, in all of the world, except for America, Germany is supporter number 1, and they are now rolling back that support. Rhetorically, they're saying a lot against Israel, and practically, they're now actually practically saying some equipment we actually can't send. We can't tolerate it anymore. Our population's going crazy. They hate us for doing this and putting us on the wrong side of history again, potentially. So we can't keep doing this. Now, the ban specifically covers military equipment that might be used in Gaza, but does not amount to a full military arms embargo, so Germany can still export equipment unrelated to the Gaza conflict, such as missile defense systems and naval gear. Imagine, for example, you see a bully punching someone in the face over and over again. The bully was a friend of yours, so you continue to generally support them, but after a few punches, the person he's punching, he's looking like he's in a right state, and you're like, mate, if you don't stop this, he'll die. And he just keeps punching him in the face, and you say, okay, I can't support your right arm, the one you're punching him with, but I'll support your left arm. It's a bit weird, right? So we will continue to support your state in other ways. We just don't want to be directly complicit. We're okay being indirectly complicit. So anyway, many who support an end to German support of Israel as far as enabling the Gaza crisis will see this latest announcement by the Federation not as a final measure that will calm the people down, but as one of the first measures taken. They'll see that needle on the dial move. They won't be happy with that tiny move. They'll say, we want more now. Now we know it works. So we're going to push harder for our government to not be complicit in a G side, right? It's like writing a letter. Say you write a letter, one letter a week. Every week you send it to your favorite celebrity, asking for their autograph. And after years, you just write this. It's a habit now. You just write a letter, you send it off to your celebrity. After years, they actually pop up. They write a letter back to you, asking you, saying, here, this is your favorite celebrity, insert celebrity name, this is Mufti Menk, please stop sending us letters. Sincerely, Mufti Menk's team. And now you know they're getting the letters. You're like, whoa, Mufti, the celebrity I love has just responded back to me. So you start writing 2 letters a week because now you know they see them, right? Now you know they can be swayed into some action. Let me know in the comments if you understood that film reference. Anyway, only the OGs will get it because it's an old film. But that's Germany's situation basically. The people are pressuring the state to shift their stance on this matter, on support of Israel, on basically aiding and abetting in the Gaza crisis that's being engineered. And slowly but surely, the needles moved, and they're like, "Whoa, did it move? Did our efforts just actually cause something? Let's push harder." Analytically speaking, that could be a possibility. That could be an option. That the German citizens that concern themselves with this matter start pushing more insistently. They say, this is a first step. This is not the last step. This is not what's going to please us and satisfy us. Now we're going to go back to doing what Germans do. I don't know, setting up an industrial factory in the Ruhr Valley, or whatever Germans do. I honestly don't know. Painting black and yellow and red flags. No, we're going to sit down. We're going to plan how we can push harder so the administration moves more, because we want that dial to be somewhere here, not here, not here. We'll see. Time will tell. And I'll, of course, hope to report to you the news and the analysis without the Western spin. I'm Mahfouz, and I'll see you on the next one.